Hello everyone, this is an analysis on the US dollar. Starting things off on the weekly time frame just to kind of show you the overall picture of how poorly the US dollar looks right now. Best way to put it, weakness, overall weak. As far as what to expect going forward, we did have a clean rejection off that 200 on the weekly time frame, as you can see here, and closed below 50% of this previous week's candle, or just about maybe just at the 50% mark if you take into consideration the wick here. Um, Still thinking that we see more chop going forward, and the reason being, I'm just going to go ahead and load up this 4-hour time frame for you. And basically, what I'm seeing here is that today, we did have a nice move over the past, several hours, and we had a rejection above this 9260 level, and then we came back down and failed to maintain this 50 period moving average. The important thing is, though, we did manage to bounce off the 9160 level, which coincided with the 61.8% fib level. So now the big hurdle is going to be essentially getting back above this 50 and this trend line. So we could see a little bit more chop between this area, even a potential dip down to about this 9140 level, 9135 level, and then again another attempt at the highs here to get out of this selling pressure. But overall, it's looking pretty weak, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a full dip down to test the lows again. Just the way things look right now, there really hasn't been any type of solid stance made in either direction, but the Bears are winning the overall battle over the long haul so far. Rejecting the 200 was quite bearish, and we just need to see exactly how the Bulls basically respond. So if we maintain, like I said, this 9160 level, it's acted as a support back here, and it was resistance broken above and confirmed as support once again. So what I'm looking for is to see if in fact we can A, maintain this 9160 level, and B, get above this 50 and this downtrend line here. Then we go up here and then we have another hurdle around this 9260 level. So those are the elements and outcomes that I'm basically seeing for the US dollar. Hopefully when I do my next video update on Wednesday, we'll have a little bit more clarity as to what's actually happening here. But overall, things are just looking quite bearish. And in fact, if you wanted to go ahead and just drop in a trend line here and see if something like that might happen to work out, I'll go ahead and leave that there and see what happens. But there's no real clear direction at this time. You would think that we'd be seeing a nice bounce coming in here, but overall we've just seen nothing but continued weakness in the news, economic news that's been coming out, and the overall picture with Venezuela, choosing not to accept dollars anymore. So a whole bunch of stuff going on in the world right now. Weekend is a great time to get caught up on that kind of stuff, but overall, again, not seeing too much. We do have a gap down here also, so that's another thing to watch out for. So just trade accordingly, be patient. Let's see what happens, but no real clear direction as of yet. More so, I would say sideways to down biased, and potential for the US dollar to go in, a free fall is always there at this point. So just keep that in mind, that we could see things get even weaker depending upon what happens, but these are the key areas to watch for right now, especially this lower level here. If we happen to go down lower than, to test these lows, then I would expect that we may even drift lower and put in some new lows, and aggressive selling pressure would obviously come in at that point in time as well. So just keep all that on your mind when you're looking at this, and just monitor your lower time frames to make sure that you're getting in, or whatever it is that you're doing, that you're taking in consideration what's happening with the US dollar trying to bounce here and getting rejected by this trend line and the 50 period moving average yet again. So that's what I'm seeing for the US dollar heading into the upcoming week. Still seeing the weakness here. Keep that on your mind. And if you're looking at metals, it's going to be pretty much the same thing, where this uncertainty with the US dollar's movement or the overall weakness, it's going to give a little bit more bid support, I think, to gold. But we'll have to see how it all plays out at this point in time. Just going to be a little bit choppy, and then whatever the direction of the next move, it's going to be quite aggressive once the breakdown or breakout occurs. So that's what I'm seeing. I thank you all so much for watching. Hope you had a wonderful rest of the week. Stay tuned, subscribe to the website, and also the channel. I do these videos bi-weekly. I appreciate all of the members and subscribers that I have given me a lot of support. I hope that you all have a wonderful weekend, and I'll be in touch with you all again on Wednesday evening as usual. Thanks again for watching. Have a wonderful weekend.